Oh, the battle for organization. It is a constant struggle around here. With two crazy boys running around, this place can feel a little like a madhouse when it doesn't have some semblance of organization. So we're working to improve and tweak systems, get rid of clutter, and keep away as much chaos as possible. We've spent years learning about organization and trying different methods in our home. We've created a simple system that I can use when I go about organizing just about any area in our house. Here is the easy steps you can follow. 1. Purge like crazy. Be ruthless. Seriously. If you haven't used it recently, throw it away or donate it. If it's broken, you don't need it anymore. If it's stained or worn out, get rid of it. The more you can get rid of, the less cluttered your space will feel. 2. Put like items together. After your big purge, separate like items into groups. When I was organizing my pantry, for example, I put all of my spices together, all of the canned goods together, all of the baking items together, etc. When everything is divided out, it makes it easier for me to see what kind of organization systems I'll need. 3. Label. Not only does labeling help me quickly determine what is where, but it is also pretty too. Along with labeling the outside of the bins, you can create a list of the contents and attach it. I did this for the bins in my craft closet, and it makes it so much easier to find what I need. 4. Corral like items. Take your categorized items and find a way to store each category neatly and in a way that is easily accessible. This doesn't mean you have to go out and buy a bunch of fancy bins. I always start with what I have in my house. Get creative. To take it one step further, I often put bins inside of bins. This helps control the clutter even more because each item has a specific spot. I know when I take it out and use it, it has its own space to go back to, and I'm more likely to put it there. 5. Don't be afraid to tweak it. Finally, don't be afraid to change systems that aren't working. There have been instances where I have spent a lot of time setting up a system and making it look pretty, but when it came to day-to-day use, it just wasn't practical or workable. One time I was organizing under our sink, for example, and I stacked boxes on top of one another. It looked like a neat pile, but it was a pain to get to the ones on the bottom, so I just wouldn't use those items, or I would make a big mess trying to get to them. When I realized that my system wasn't working, I was able to replace the boxes with drawers that I could easily pull out to retrieve what I needed, and it worked much better. Don't be afraid to reassess and fix those broken or annoying systems. When you feel like everything is unorganized, I know it can be totally overwhelming to try and bring it all back to order. But if you attack one small area at a time and follow these simple steps, you really will start to see progress more quickly than you think.